Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. Welcome to Camp Fortune. I'm Megan and I'll be one of the guides that you'll be seeing up in the park today. Just before we head up, I want to make sure that everybody's harness fits nice and snug against them and their helmet fits properly and doesn't move around pretty easily. Good, okay, awesome. So everybody's wearing closed-toed shoe and appropriate clothing today, so we're off to a great start. Just before we head up to the park, I want to make sure that everybody's had the chance to go to the washroom, grab some water last minute, and do anything else before we do head up. No? Okay, awesome. So it is a 5-minute walk up to the briefing zone, which is where I'm going to show you how to use your equipment and set out some rules, and then we're going to have a great time today up in the park. All right, perfect. Okay, so follow me. 5-minute walk. Welcome to the briefing zone again. My name is Megan, and please feel free to ask me any questions after the briefing or even throughout the park. Me and other guides will be glad to help you out. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so in front of the harness, everybody has 2 lanyards, which include these 2 guys. They're called carabiners. You can unclip them from your harness and just hold them up for me. Awesome. Okay, so these 2 are your best friends up in the park today. These are what's keeping you safe and attached up in the obstacles and on the zip lines, all right? The reason why we have 2 is so that you can alternate between them. That way you're always clipped with at least one. Each carabiner can hold up to about 5,000 pounds, and each line that you're attached to can hold up to 10,000. So you guys really have nothing to worry about. Just always make sure to stay clipped in by 1 minimum, okay? Great. So you see how they're kind of shaped like an ear? I want to make sure that the lanyard stays in the smaller end. That way, when you're opening up and switching out your carabiners, the lanyard is going to stay in place by the open door here, right? Perfect. When you are clipped into any of the obstacles or zip lines, I want you to clip in with your both carabiners facing opposite directions. That way, if just in case you get scared or freaked out, which totally happens, and you accidentally grab onto both your carabiners, it's very difficult to open them both up. And even if you do, that line is staying attached, all right? So you're not going anywhere. So please make sure opposite directions. Perfect. Any questions about the carabiners? No? All right, perfect. So you can clip those back to your front here. Okay. So now you have a 3rd lanyard onto your side, which is your pulley, all right? So I want you to unclip that from your side and just hold that up for me so everybody can see. Great. So you open it up the same way as you do the other carabiners, so push down and in on that orange door, okay? The great thing about these is that it has no sense of direction, so you can put it on the zip line one way or the other. Either way, you'll do great, all right? There are wheels on both sides, you'll roll down, no problem. One thing to remember about the pulley is that it is the first one to go down the zip line. So you want the pulley first and then followed by the 2 other carabiners. The reason why is if it is in front, there's a chance that the pulley can roll over the carabiners, which you want to avoid because that might get you stuck on the zip. But of course, we'll come and help you out so you're never stuck. Just keep that in mind and make sure it's in the back, okay? Awesome. So we're done with the pulley, so you can clip that back to your side. And any questions so far? Awesome. So I'm just going to do a quick demo, all right? So we have some stairs here to show you how to get up the zip line. Show them how to clip onto the side of the wires using the carabiners and which equipment to use when. Each zip line is indicated by some yellow tape at the beginning of it so there's no confusion. And of course the guides are always following them underneath for extra help, safety, supervision, anything the visitors might need. Of course, at the beginning, once they walk in, they're handed a waiver before paying and before they start any of the process. So they're handed the waiver, they sign that, and then they go directly to the equipment. Then they're handed that. And then the briefing starts with the beginning of my presentation. So that's my safety briefing. There you go.